Hey there, this is Matt with Defense Innovations, and guess what time it is? Time for the November 2016 TacPack review. So let's go ahead and get her out on the desk and see what we got here this month. And a little disclaimer here, I did get into this box a little bit earlier, and I wanted to see what was in it. So my the Ready Man home defense hand grenade is already out of the packaging because I was playing with it and had some fun with it. So we'll get into that here in a little bit. Let's see, so first things first, we'll go right down the list here and take a look at some of these items. And the first thing listed is this Nelson Precision Manufacturing box here. Now on the surface you look at it, it says 6061 T6 aluminum, which is they make a lot of uppers and receivers out of that kind of stuff. So it's good quality aluminum, but what is it? It says bottle opener. What could that possibly be? I dug in here, and as many of you know, I am an AR-15 guy. So this was awesome. Like a miniaturized 80% AR lower in a bottle opener. Pretty cool. Okay, I dig stuff like this, man. This is kind of what the TacPack's all about. I mean, you can get really novelty items that you might not have the ability to get anywhere else, but you can get them this way. So pretty cool item here. Listed as $37. I believe it. I'm in the metals industry. To get something, to get a little billet of aluminum and put it up and have it precision machine would take some time and take some money and take some programming. So I believe it. Pretty cool little extra. Not something I'm going to have in my EDC, but definitely something that's going to be in my bar, right? Okay, so I want to skip this Ready Man here real quick. We'll do that last, and I want to go ahead and move on to the Exotac Polystrike, or Polystriker, I should say. This is just your standard fire starter. Okay, a good one is hard to find. This one is very lightweight and minimalist, is kind of what the TacPack I think was going for right here. I'll read off here. It says the Exotac Polystriker comes with a tungsten carbide striker that is built into the handle to keep a low profile, with a lanyard to keep it in check while the system burns at around 5,500 degrees. The unit is perfect for someone that demands a reliable, lightweight system for their kit, hiking pack, or bug out bag. So pretty cool little item here. Got a list price of $13. And I mean, something like this would be great. I would go ahead and put this in my hiking bag or even my bug out bag. Definitely a good item to have with you. Now this, when I first saw this in the box, when I opened it, I was really confused, and I was like, what is this? So this is an item by Burn Proof Gear, and these are shoelaces, okay? Gear laces. So this is by a company, I guess, who's known for their suppressor covers. I need to look into them then because I need to get some suppressor covers. But they've developed these 3mm DuPont Kevlar shoelaces with a tensile strength. It says, the tested strength of over 500 pounds with a tensile strength of 800. And I think here it says the tensile strength is 900. So be interested to see exactly what it is. I don't know if I'm going to test them, but I'd really like to go online and see what the actual listed strength is, because we have a tested strength and then varying tensils. Anyway, it says here the proprietary cord blend will ensure that your boots stay strapped without failure up to 2,000 degrees. So if you're in a situation where it's hotter than 2,000 degrees, I think the last thing you're probably worried about is your shoelaces. But these will survive. We'll be able to identify you by your shoelaces. Which I think is kind of pretty cool. So these laces can also provide a multitude of other purposes, including a saw, draw line, survival cord, or improvised tourniquet. So very cool little item here by Burn Proof Gear. List price of $30. Well, we've seen one of these before, and if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw that I posted this almost immediately. But another coffee mug, and I dig it. I really do. I like Black Rifle Coffee Company coffee, and I like their mugs. I have the aluminum or stainless one from maybe 6 or 7 months ago. It gets used almost every day if my wife doesn't take it, so I have to make sure that I get it before she does. But now we have two, so perhaps that won't be an issue now. So I mean, I dig it. It's, you know, it's just an enameled tin cup just kind of feeling thing, but it's got the coffee or die. I get it. Join or die. I get the play on words. Very, very unique, very cool, and their logo on the front, of course. So I'll read through here real quick. It says, Black Rifle Coffee is a great company that we have partnered with once before for awesome coffee, and we are excited to be teamed up with again. These enamel mugs feature coffee or die ode to Ben Franklin's depiction each of the original 8 colonies. Drink from it with pride. So very cool. This will get used quite frequently, and since it's the enamel, a little bit tougher, I'll probably take this camping. So excited to see that. List price is $22. So yeah. Okay, now back to this, which was kind of the really interesting thing in the kit this month, which is the Ready Man Home Defense hand grenade. So I put on there that somebody sent a hand grenade to me in the mail, and everyone was like, oh my God, what's going on? And I said, well, it's a home defense hand grenade. And I said, well, what's that? So this kind of an idea is that you activate it, and it has a siren and flashing lights, and it could be something that you could use to distract a bad guy in a home defense situation. So whether that's to distract him so you can pop out and defend yourself real quick, or just to buy you just a split second to, you know, evacuate the area, I don't know. So the activator here is on this side. There's a little button. You'll see it. There's these 2 little goalpost looking things here. Press it, and then 3-second delay. And it's very loud. It's very bright. If it was pitch black, it would be very distracting. Enough for at least someone to take their mind off of what they're doing exactly for that moment. I do wish that it was a little bit louder. The light I'm okay with, but the decibel rating I think could have been higher. You know, it is annoying right now, but I don't know if it's disabling. It's definitely not disabling. I shouldn't have even said that. But it's I just wish it would have been louder. But, you know, I think this is something that's really cool. I don't know how much I'm going to use it practically. My kids and my dogs might get more amusement out of it than me. But I think it's definitely a cool item to play with, especially if you were doing some kind of sim house. This could be a good thing to distract somebody with. But other than that, I was pretty impressed with this month. It had some unique things in it. I mean, a fire starter, you know, didn't have one of those yet. You know, shoelaces that, you know, can survive, you know, bomb blast. You know, in the 80% lower, and of course the coffee mug, not to mention the home defense grenade. So, you know, I'm definitely digging it this month. If you go to and looked up all the stuff individually, you were looking at paying $127. So the cost basis is definitely there. So it looks like if you read the December preview text, it lists it at $112 value. It says there's a gun part, a med essential, a knife valued at $46, and some other cool stuff. Plus, we are doing a huge giveaway with Gargoyles Performance Eyewear, where a handful of winners will receive a free set of $100+ shades in their TacPack. Get pumped. So, just reading that as Ben Stein-like as I can. But, you know, that is something that's pretty cool. I've started to see a lot of new companies coming onto the market, and their ability to start maybe with TacPack and get their name out there, and they're giving some higher dollar items. Obviously, you can't give away 1,000 pair of $100 sunglasses, but you could give 15 pairs away, right, as advertisement. That's a really good thing to do. It's a good way to get your name out there. So I do recommend for all of you up-and-coming vendors and or companies to get in touch with someone like TacPack. I mean, especially TacPack. TacPack has it looks like a long track record of getting with new companies to the market and helping them get their name out there with either a small item or a larger promo item. So anyway, I think that's all I got. Oh wait, here we go. Here is a ReadyMan coupon. So if you're going to the ReadyManStore.com website, 20% off the entire store using code TacPack, TACPACK. That's pretty rad, 20% off. So I think that'll do it for November 2016. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please share the video, and don't forget to like below.